Also in Washington is Rick Davis, a political contributor for our streaming network CBSN. He was campaign manager for John McCain's 2008 presidential bid. Rick, good morning.
Good morning.
Rick, what do you make of all these reports of infighting in the Trump campaign?
Well, it sounds like a presidential race to me. I mean, there isn't a presidential campaign that doesn't have infighting. They kind of go along with each other. Look, a lot of power circulating around these campaigns that need to be distributed. And a really good campaign distributes it along a broad base. And in the Trump campaign, it doesn't have a broad base. So the power is tightly controlled at the top, mostly by Donald Trump. And the aides around him have to work pretty hard, dig in, and sometimes against each other.
But Rick, is this a problem that he needs or wants to be having at this point when he's consolidating support in the party?
Oh, it's definitely off message, right? I mean, he wants to be talking about a contrast with Hillary Clinton, especially at a time when she's trying to define a contrast with Bernie Sanders. So it's kind of a sit and duck for him. But the fact that he spends any time talking about his own campaign is really a bad day in the campaign. So, yeah, for sure, this is not the kind of thing he wants to be going through right now.
Along those lines, Rick, you're saying that he wants to sort of stick to that message and it's off message now. He's also criticizing fellow Republicans still. How is this, or will this ever sort of catch up to him because he continues to do so?
Well, the reality, I think, and it's kind of hard to tell from the outside looking in, but I think in his mind that's on message, right? I mean, he is going after all the establishment, whether the establishment is a Republican in Washington or in a state or a Democrat in anywhere else around the country. So when he goes on a tirade and attacks both Republicans and Democrats at the same time, his base, the people who helped him become the nominee of the party, are high-fiving. They love that. It's red meat. It's manna from heaven for them. And so I think in his mind, that's the campaign plan. Now, whether that's broad enough appeal to be able to win a national election, I think has got a lot of people scratching their heads.
A lot of people scratching their heads. You heard it. Rick Davis, thank you.